And hello everybody, welcome to Make or Streams. You're just watching a video recording of Make or Streams because unfortunately there was a technical error where I believed that I was streaming everything bar audio. So I am now gonna do a quick voiceover through this whole stream. Unfortunately you're gonna see my mouth move and it's gonna put you off this whole thing because my mouth's moving and yet I am not discussing anything. So I believe at this moment in time, just to kind of determine, I'm reiterating what happened previous stream. So in the previous stream of this, we had two resets, and we also had to get eventually we're coming into Tarzan. We beat the Alice in Wonderland, and we have also discussed the potential for the words are hard, so I don't mind messing up during this overlay, so we'll keep doing it. But we were just discussing getting through the game and what we potentially planned. I was just replying to some lovely messages because I am a professional during these times. As you can tell when you're doing this overlay, was making the professionalism even better. 10 out of 10 would be professional again, but we will soon get into the game and I will stop messing around. So we went straight in there. We're doing a load up. We're going to load up into it, and yeah, we'll see how I get on. I will obviously keep spoilers away. But my main thoughts on this one, and hopefully to later on, to get further and further. I did get fairly far into it. I'm happy to say where I am in my progress of this. We done good. We done good, chat. We done good. But now we're back into the game. We're gonna load up. I've proven that I still have my, that's the reload save, and then we have also the camp save, which is to say we are due go back to, which is the one we're going to now. So we did a wee bit of grinding because I was ready to get forward a bit. I was like, cool, we're gonna need to get some things. I wanted to check what APs I had, what was left, because I hadn't played it in a week. Being truthful and honest, I haven't touched even my own proud run in a week. So I haven't touched it in 2 weeks now. Come when this video loads up, it's been a while. So I think I made a fairly quick mistake here of when getting the reload of the spawns of them. So I went and took on the standard heartless. These have always been and will always be the standard heartless for me that seem to have what you call they look bigger in this one. So it was always a off-putting one for me at the moment. Then we went back here and we were like, oh, where's none? But we're going on and I was like, oh wait, there they are, they started spawning. So I got pretty brave. Eventually I was like, I got one more level, I believe. I can't remember fully. We'll obviously come across most. But my plans for these streams obviously is to stream every Saturday. Now, stream every Saturday, get them up. And I also have this week just gone, so not the week of the recording of the stream, but the week of me recording this voiceover. Now a new set of videos coming up. They're my Makeor Plays by a Red Nuzlocke. So please don't, it's going to come out every Monday to Friday. See how long I get on. I am aiming for a run, obviously. Then I'll move on to maybe Crystal version. I might even do Soul Silver. It varies on what one I can. I need a certain device for the Soul Silver for the moment. At least I don't have anything to run the Soul Silver that way. But I'm just here chilling, watching myself play and watching my own character not say anything. No, don't react to that there. No, Goofy keeps losing money for me. That's one thing I did mention. I remember that. Goofy keep killing money. It was just terrible. It was frustrating. Didn't like it. I needed my monies. But I got to a point where I think I took on the Black Sorcerer now I think they're called Black Sorcerer or Purple Sorcerers, to determine to get, you want to get extra points to get the level up. So we were working through it. Got myself a bit of quick heal. Look at Donald there. Donald being a big old war criminal again, just, destroying everything. Donald the war criminal. That's my hashtag here on this. Hashtag Donald war criminal. But I will be back again. When I think I definitely will be putting this video up onto the thing so people have a continuation. So I'm not lying of what I'm doing. I'll explain briefly in the start of the next stream, which will concur again. Same. We got the audio problem solved. There were some things that like I ended up not going back and playing games at all that day. Realistically, I played some games later on, but I ended up helping out around the house. It was a lovely day in Ireland. Lovely day. Way too warm. And like, if anybody knows Irish people who don't travel often enough, like myself, heat is the enemy. The sun is a deadly laser, and yeah, it's rough. But we did a bit here. We did a quick grind. We got our. I think we went quickly back because I went to determine what did they wear. Characters, the Heartless, and I was like, they're not this one. And then I was like, the Black Ballad, that's what they're called there. So it's not too bad. I ended up reading their thing, so it was like the Black Ballad Heartless, a confused enemy created by projection of itself. Yeah, it wasn't too bad of a run. I enjoyed the run that I did there on this one. Did a bit of a test with the grind. These always confuse me. Like, you get the first two, but then the third one just messes up. Like, even now I'm going through it. Okay, I'm going to test it. I believed it was this one, which was correct. I think I got the first two correct on this one. We'll take a look now. Okay, we follow. Yeah, yeah, bam. So now I'm going to guess again, just in case I get it. Because I know I didn't do the best here. Right, middle one. I still think it's gone. Oh, wait. No, I didn't even think there. I went to the top, the one to the left of that. So even now, it's still confusing me. Yeah, I lost it. Lost it this time round. This is not the greatest. I got the dodge, though. Got the dodges down. Yeah, it can't hit me. Alright, we're going to follow it again. Yeah, no, it's... Oh, I hit it right. I must have... Okay, I got it right in the run. Huh. I'm quite surprised. Didn't expect myself to get that one right. And we're on to the last one. And we done goofed it. Okay, we're going... I am judging myself by doing this. Do you get this one right? Oh, I got this one right. Woo! Oh, eventually I got it right. Cool. What? See? I am even though I played through this, I am the one first time watching it. You know, when you know, it's like when you're driving, you don't pay attention to the surroundings. You just focus on the road and you're already halfway there, you know? You don't even notice. At least that's what happens with me. You're just focused around, you're so focused, you're on everything going around you so much, like as in the road, the cars coming towards you, just, you know, following a routine, as opposed to this is just done and dusted, you're there. I did a goof there. I realized, not a goofy though. I missed my boy Goofy. I'm looking forward to playing this again. It's gonna be fun. So it is. And I drank right on time as my stream. Well, who would have thunk? It's almost as if I knew that was coming, but I didn't. Why are you checking your phone? Like, you're streaming. It's supposed to be entertaining. Smack talk myself. It's terrible. You're still checking your phone, dude. Come on. Play the game. There's people who want to watch this video. Come on. I can't remember what my thoughts were right now. I am slightly judging myself and telling myself no. There might have been context. But there was no one in my chat. But there wasn't. There was no one in my chat. It was just myself, so I realized there was no context. But I still want to get these up and running. I was actually quite surprised at how quickly, like, I was surprised they cleared them out. There, I ate that. But then I think I decided after this I was going to go after Clayton. I can't remember. I know I didn't. I'd aimed to get to level 22. And then I was like, will I go to Clayton? I looked up then a quick guidelines of what levels we were. I think that might have been what I was doing. Looking at guidelines of what recommended levels were to be chosen for each world, and that's what I ended up looking there. And I think I also was checking on the skills of my boys, my peeps. Donald the war criminal, and Goofy the superhero. That's basically. I did some smart tactical thinking, and I thought getting rid of the charge and putting on the other one is good. Alright, we took this on for one more time. The joys I have about Kingdom Hearts is, right, and I only came into the game late, like I was, wow, 23 when I started, and I only really sat down when I was sick there for the past year. I only sat down once, and I sat down and played all of them because I was stuck in bed. I couldn't do anything, so I had my PS4. I was like, I have that game. I'll end up playing it. I'll just play it on my PS4, and then I bought the collection. And I was like, I actually initially bought it on the Switch because I thought, oh, this would be cool. I'm gonna be stuck in the hospital for a bit. I can bring my Switch and I can play Kingdom Hearts. And I thought cloud version. Now, ignorance is bliss here, but I thought cloud version was Cloud as in the Final Fantasy VII character, and not Cloud as in the storage system or online thing. So I done goofed that one entirely. So I needed to. I ended up buying that, and so I was like, cool. That was €100 down the drain. So I already had bought it on this, so I was like, cool. I'll play it on this and go. So I don't think I cleared these out one more time. Look at Goofy go. See, that wasn't. Look, I just changed the tornado, and he just went to town on that thing. Oh, Goofy. I just love it. Just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Given these items and stuff like that, it's definitely saved me a lot, I will say. I used to not give them anything, and it was a lot harder, I suppose. I set a little challenge for myself, not giving them items. But then I realized it's probably best is to actually give them some items and some, potions. I haven't given them any elixirs yet because they will waste them straight away. I will eventually put elixirs in my own pocket, but I won't be putting them in. I won't be putting them on the Donald or to Goofy. See, I am greedy. Look at 2 extra monies. I could have left them. No, went for the greed. You greedy. You greedy bald. Yeah. So do I go and heal now? Oh no, I will back and try the electricity guy. I was like, come on, bring it on. Alright, try this again. So, shall we guess? Alright, the left side. So where does it go? Middle right, that one. There, that's the one. So we have what? How many do we have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. So, I lost count of that one. I lost that one. Obviously I didn't. I didn't, clearly. No. But now I did. So we're on the left side. That one went. Oh, that one was the easy one. And then I was like, yeah, nah, that's you, mate. That's you. They don't give you much points, but they give you enough. That's the way I look at it. So they do. It's the way to do it. Now I will say, just a kind of off topic of Kingdom Hearts. For those who are tuning in and have watched my videos, my Pokemon Nuzlocke videos, because that's what's the series I'm doing. Don't forget, you can comment on the Pokemon Nuzlocke videos, and I would strongly recommend doing it on the video, so because I check every comment to make sure, you know, just to see what people are saying, take any hints, and don't forget to comment and give me a Pokemon name for a suggested Pokemon. I will, obviously I'm only allowed to catch one. Oh, I ran like a little baby here. And this noise drove me insane. I stood there for a while going, what will I do? What will I do? I think this is the moment I decided to check the previous what levels I should be. Because I was like, I'm not doing this grind right now. This is not a great place for it. But the Pokemon games, so I'll go back to it. Yeah, you give me a nickname. And as long as it doesn't have any profanity, and obviously give me something unique, interesting names that you would always name your Pokemon. Obviously I would try my best to keep them alive. Like, I have to be smart, but like, it's not always guaranteed. I will lose Pokemon. I'm not no Pokemon mastered, but I will lose Pokemon, and I will do my best to keep everyone's choice named alive as much as possible. I have named all my Pokemon that I've gone into. I love all the names. They're not all of them are fully leveled up, and I not going to spell spoilers, even though by the time this is out, they're the 4 Pokemon that I have, and that's the spoiler there. Have gone in. Goofy was just get out of my way, Goofy. The Pokemon that I have, I just want to I want to keep. You can all enjoy the names. I actually quite like the names I had. Hopefully I'll keep them. I will probably put some in my box to replace if I need to, depending. It's nice to have as backups, and obviously I want to catch every Pokemon from every route I can. So I can't have duplicates. Like I said, I can't have two. I can't catch if it's failed. Which is quite frustrating. And the very first episode, if you watched it, I missed the opportunity to catch a Rattata, which I was trying to do, so then I can catch a Spearow or a Mankey. But I done miss that, so that was it. Because I do have the duplicate rule, where if I caught it in one route, I can save it from the other one. Now I don't have the duplicate down the line rule. I don't have that. I'm not doing the species rule, because I feel like if you have caught it, level it up and get it to that level, and then you don't have to worry about it. That's the way I would look at it. It's not a major problem in the version I'm doing. It is a major problem in later ones, so I'm looking forward to. I'm going to look at trying to get a capture card so I can play my 3DS game. So I have Soul Silver, my favorite version. Honestly, I would love to nuzlocke that. I would 10 out of 10 do it. Happily go through it. And then I have Omega Ruby, but I'll probably just do Emerald because Emerald is fun. I have an Emerald version. Then I would move on to Platinum. I have Platinum somewhere. I do have Platinum. Platinum's my second favorite. Because Generation 4 was just the best. But then I would move on to other Pokemon games. But so right now I'm at my point where I need to give them the items now. So we're restocking. You can clearly see. We're just going to restock them all, and we're going to be ready. This is it. This is the time. This is the moment. This is now. We are going to take on what I considered the hardest boss at the start. I honestly consider it very hard. I struggle with this boss. So when I have to restart again, because there's other bosses later on, there will be other bosses later on, that will knock me down, and it will be struggling for me. So it's going to be tough going. I will try grind a little bit to keep myself above the levels for taking on. I like to be 2 levels above the difficulty I'm on, just to keep me. So I don't want to have to go back to Destiny Island, and if I do, that's going to be rough. So I'm going to be really quiet for this, and I'm going to make any judgments I can. So I started somehow behind. I don't know why it looked that way, but I went straight to Clayton, just absolutely nailed him. So stage 1 done. Right. There's a bit. See, went back. Got absolutely rattled there by his shotgun. His hunting rifle. Immediately scared. But then Donald, out of just pure luck there, absolute beast. Just staying on doing it. Now we see our little chameleon heartless boy. The thing that scares you. And then we're like, okay, come on, get him off. We're just wailing into him. Wail him, smash him. To absolutely wreck him. We got healed there by, I don't know what that was, but I think it was Goofy. Goofy healed us there. This is when it gets a bit spicy, because when we get him on the lower health, then he knocks him off. So I think the Heartless stays at the health there. You can't bring him down. So I immediately went for Clayton. Just started absolutely laying into him. Goes right up, get that Keyblade, slam it around him. So we're guiding down. And then he's like, I have you. And then we got slapped by him and then shotgunned. And then I actually, not gonna lie, I panicked here. I am, because I don't have cure right now. And I panicked. I was like, no, because if I died, it'd be all the way back. But we beat him. We absolutely, honestly, I was so relieved because that was rough. I hate that, right? Terrifying. It might not look right rough, but deep down inside, that was rough for me. But we got through it, and we were able to, now we're moving up to the keyhole. This is actually one of my favorite areas, just this particular area coming into it. Because when I was a kid, when I first started, I got stuck on this boss so often, I couldn't get past it. And that's what made me, I disliked Kingdom Hearts because of it, which was a shame. But once I got here, it was always such a relief. It was like, cool, this is such a cool area. And it's just, I used to obviously have to climb up and stuff like that, but now I'm like, oh, I can jump this. I can jump here. And then I was like, open this chest. And then turn around. And then jump here. Open the chest. And now normally I would have crawled across, but I thought this time, I should be able to jump that. I messed up, but I still think I should have jumped it. I believe you still can. I'm not sure if I did it. This is again, I've recorded this, but it's not something that clicks in my head so much. Did I try it again, or did I bloody did. See, you can just jump everywhere. You don't need the claw. Like, oh, you should climb up here? Nah, jump. And oh wait, oh, I got very, see, the parkour and the jumping in this game is a lot harder than jumping. And number 2, there was a lot easier for a lot of reasons, and I'm looking forward to the controls of that. I'm also looking forward to playing Rechain of Memories, and I will be playing Rechain of Memories. I might have a different set of rules. Not like, so I'll go back to the start. Like, there is certain things I might change the rules for that one. Just for each game is going to be different, I think so. There's still challenge achievement trophies that I want to get, and that's the aim of this. I'm trying to get the challenge trophies. I'm trying to get them to beat to get down through them. So at this moment, this is our run to get the Unbeatable trophy, but we're also going to get the one where you don't change any equipment. I could do this easily and just change equipment and have, like, now we're getting our first King Blade, but we're not using this Keyblade. In fairness, it's an okay Keyblade. It's better than the other we have. And now we're going back to Traverse Town 2.0. Again, another boss that I was a bit worried about for certain reasons. Mainly its body. It has a cannon. And its cannon is rough to me. Its cannon, to be honest with you, a lot of my experience right now has been done from my Proud run. My Proud mode run was rough on me. So it was. So doing the Proud mode got me in some trouble. My own runs. So we're going to enjoy some lovely gummy runs here. I love the gummy fights. They're much better in number 3 though. Honestly, number 2 is great. Number 2 had the weird broken mechanic and I love it. And apparently, this is what people have discovered in Starfield. You can do the donut gummy shit basically in Starfield, and you have the invincibility like they do in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's the best method. I'm immediately going to buy myself a gum, do that in Kingdom Hearts 2. Only when we reach Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm going to be so happy. We might be a while, but we're going to be great. I'm looking forward to that. It's a great game, but Birth by Sleep. For those who haven't played Birth by Sleep, you need to play Birth by Sleep. It is phenomenal. It's honestly just amazing. Such a great combat style. It's something to get used to when you do get a start, because you're so used to having the mana. Well, you have mana, but there's no mana in this one. It's just, you can attack normally, or you can just triangle your way to win. Triangle to win, which is a very Kingdom Hearts thing. It's going to hit triangle to win. So yeah. But the worst thing is, like, these are like, the gummy ships were the worst part of it. In number 1 at least, they weren't the greatest. Is there any bosses that you think that I would struggle, I wonder, in later on? Like, I'm just thinking in your perspective here, because I can't respond to anybody right now in this time. This video will go up and it will go prior to my next stream, so you'll see this, and then my next stream will go live, and you have an opportunity to keep yourself up to date if you want. And for those who like to watch the VODs, these are always going to be saved up. I'll keep these as a separate playlist so people can watch the VODs, come back to. That's the joys. It's one of the reasons why I'm happy with YouTube, because they do keep these on, these lives, so, and they're really handy. Like, I'm starting fresh, but I don't mind starting fresh. I might not get anywhere. I'm enjoying these. The Coliseum. We still, like, one of the big things I really want to do, because they get my grind on properly, like in this, is to beat the Phil's Cup, but we still haven't unlocked Phil's Cup at this point. It was actually something that annoyed me, because I really wanted to do Phil's Cup before anything else, but you get Phil's Cup later on, and that's just the killer point of it. At least we're moving forward. We're so far done the first 3 worlds, 4 worlds in a way. I suppose do you consider Destiny Islands part of the world? I suppose you would. So I've done Destiny Islands, but we've done Destiny Islands a few times now. I will say I need to grind to level 9 each time to get scan, and then I move forward. That's my annoying part. I don't want to be doing that again. I do love the music though in these Kingdom Hearts, in the gummy missions here. And we're also coming towards, and we're about to set up our new gummy ship, which I'm really looking forward to unveiling, because that's something I'm excited for. The gummy ship is the main thing. I'm like the gummy ships are always cool. Like the making the gummy ships are fun. Flying them in this one, not so fun. Number 2, very fun. Number 3, extremely fun. Oh, I love gummy ship fights. It's so fun. I don't know how I'm going to go through that, but I love gummy ships in 3. I'm so looking forward to number 4 whenever that gets released. I'm pre-ordering that. I am definitely going to pre-order it, and I will stream it. I will purposely not play. I will purposely play through it and then not do a blind playthrough on stream. That's what I'm planning to do. I have not done a blind playthrough on any of my games. I've streamed maybe 1 or 2, but not on YouTube for sure. I've done some blind videos. Like I need to finish some. I'm gonna go back and finish some with some upgraded stuff. Some Outlast. I have Outlast there. I have a mortar shell thing. So as soon as I get settled in the YouTube, I think it's only fair that I complete the content that I put up. So I believe we go talk to Sid straight away, but I was wrong. We don't talk to Sid. We go talk to Leon, or Squall, for those who actually understand. But I always thought his name was Leon. Man, they do touch upon it, but we've skipped the cutscenes so often. In this, it doesn't really matter. I love that one. It's great. It's Donald, Sora, Goofy. Oh, it's so good. I always thought you could jump that, but I guess I was wrong. Traverse Town is such a great area. You can do a bit of grinding in Traverse Town. You need to know it. I set up a little route to do grinding because I didn't want to. I didn't want to go back to. This was a better place for grinding because you could take on the big boys there, big belly guys. Yeah, they were the ones that I really wanted to do them on. These fellas, and you take on a lot of them. You don't get much for the Nocturnes, but they're the disappointing. It's a disappointment of the Heartless. But these guys, 7p. 7p. That's a lot of p. I'm curious, do I go straight to Leon now, or did I do anything right now? I did a bit of a grind. Always go for the healers. Donald and Goofy will keep an eye on the rest, so I just focus on the healers, kill them out. And then we've got the big boys 2.0. I forgot I still have potions on them, so they are currently fully topped up, so they are. We'll just wail on these, get a bit of grind on. They also give you a chunk. I think it's like a 10 or a 5. I think the size of it makes you feel like it should be like 20 or 25, but it's only about a 10 or a 5, I think, and they give you that. So it was they give you a chunk of their experience at least. I didn't understand where I got the tech point there, and I still don't. Those who are actually familiar with Kingdom Hearts maybe know a bit more, but I don't really. So. Oh, I decided I was going to the Dalmatians because I can get things unlocked from them. Kiraga. I thought I got 2, but I have a theory. I hadn't actually looked it up. So on the same note, I was actually talking about during the same topic that I thought, when do you unlock the rewards from the Dalmatians? So rewards from Dal. 12, 21, 30, 42, 60, 72, 81. Also tell me, I don't want to know where they are, I just want to know the rewards. 90 and 99. Oh, that's where you get the final. So there is some things that I'll need. So I need to get the 51 for sure to get some progress on. Again, to get another trophy. I'm gonna, once I've done this trophy, I'm gonna aim to try to get the rest of the trophies for the game. I might come back to them and come and do it, but I feel like coming back after playing these is very difficult. So I might do it on a day where it's like, okay, this is the trophy we're looking for. We're looking for all these items. Let's go, and we're going to do that, as well as okay, we've done it on this game. Let's move to Rechain of Memories and get all these items. We're looking to try and get the trophies entirely. Make sure that we've done Kingdom Hearts to its final, and nothing is going to stop us when we play Kingdom Hearts 4. And we've gotten all the endings. I'm going to head down because I don't have it right now, but I will download Remind. So any secret ending that I missed will be going to this. I don't know the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't think there's much Kingdom Hearts. There's the secret bosses. I haven't even taught secret bosses in this, so I'll probably come back and do secret bosses after I've done the run. I got the trophy, and I'll do it from there. Look at him, lean back and like he's a professional streamer. Move the camera, you nuke. These are unskippable moments as well, which is kind of frustrating. You have to talk to him. No, I don't think I talked to him one more time. I will need to do another run. Try doing this under 15 hours. That's the hard challenge. That's going to be one I'm going to have to... I will die. But I can do the loads a little bit better at least. I can save and load for it, so it's not too bad. But we'll be sort of speed running it. I'll look up speedrun strats if I can. I think I went back because there was a Dalmatian I got there. I missed that. I should be paying attention to my own, playthrough, but, what can I do? I get forgetful. Yeah, I do. I end up going onto a loop back and forth there for a second because It's just the way it spawns you. It was weird. So Fire Aga, we got another engine. I always thought Fire Aga was an attack thing, but it's an engine thing in this. I can't remember if they changed it in number 2. If they did, that would be frustrating, but yeah. See, they're wasting their potions. They do all this all the way through. And I was like, no, I'm going to go talk to Sid. And give him the Gumby Bic. And then I was like, I'm going to progress through the main kind of storyline of the Kingdom Hearts Traverse Town section, because it'd be nice to get that over and done with. I forget in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 you go back through all the worlds again. Well, Kingdom Hearts 3 you really don't. The worlds are large in 3. They have a lot to do in the world in 3, but they don't go back. Number 2 you have a bit more infinite details. And you have a few significant moments. What was I doing? Why was I waving? Why did I go... What? I don't know what I did there. Pure judgment on me. I also realized I hadn't unlocked the other one, that route, because I didn't come back here while I didn't have Thunder. So I'm going to get that unlocked and get that started. It'd be grand. Because that starts our route, our training route. Because we know now we don't have to take on the boss yet. But the boss is coming up. And once again, I do apologize that this is going to be... It's not a live play-by-play, me talking stream. This is kind of... It was a tech error. I wasn't aware of the tech error, and then I ended up... Once I did figure it out, which was quite late, I couldn't... I didn't want to continue on. And then I was really tired on Sunday morning, so I didn't end up doing it. So, I do apologize. But I'll be back at it. Continuing on. Come... Saturday, my midweek after work. I am currently working on some stuff in between for about the other series and stuff for this, like, so I do my best to keep these all entertained as much as possible. It is I'm not growing, as it were, I suppose, but I am trying. But I have to make the effort, and it's also something I'm enjoying to do. I enjoy all this. Just gonna turn on a light real quickly in the studio. He says while he doesn't have a very famous studio, he just lives, it's in his room. Little bit of a behind the scenes. We have Merlin come in. A wizard is never late, but always on time. Merlin, why are you here? Oh wait, Goofy and Donald, no, Merlin. That's again. I just skipped and blitzed through this. Like I just blitzed through it, and just because I've seen it before, but you know when you just don't pay attention sometimes. And there. Oh, we do. Yes, we do come across the Pooh world in this room, and the Winnie the Pooh world, which is honestly a great world in number 2 for unlocking AP ups. We really need defense ups in this, and until we unlock Synthesize, which we don't unlock until we get to Agrabah and finish Agrabah, because we get the red green trinity, and then we do that. We talk back to Merlin. We then go back to the fairy godmother, who we, by the way, come across in Birth by Sleep. Spoilers. The game's been out for years, sort of. Unfortunate moments, but yeah. Bippity boppity boo. I once lived in a shoe. And he's back to checking his phone. Jesus, professionalism. You know, this guy. Look at him, this guy. Just boo hiss. Boo hiss. Can't even do a job like, you know, you're supposed to be entertaining people. This is not entertainment. Or if this is your type of entertainment, then you came to the right place. And I'm booing hissing for no reason. Who am I to judge? I can judge myself though, and that's at this moment in time I am judging myself. So, haha. He's still looking on his phone, while Sora's just blank staring at the fairy godmother. Goofy's got a little bounce to his step. Does Donald move at all? Donald moves a little bit, but Goofy's got more of a. And now we spent a minute or two there just trying to find the book, because he left the book. I don't know where the book went. It took me a while to find it, but then I went up here and I was like, oh, I'll do some of this, and then I was like, no. How about no? I thought I could unlock stuff up here. You probably can. I know you can get a Keyblade the more magic you have unlocked. And it helps if you want to be good with magic, if you have the rod. Yes, I said the rod. In the comments are going, if they get this far into the video, you're probably going to be like, what do you mean rod? And I'm just like, yes, I know. See, a live stream, that would have been better. See, we're learning. We make these mistakes. So if I haven't streamed in a long time, that was the first, last week, this week, and I basically had taken a break from streaming. And this is also my first few times streaming on YouTube, so I put videos up before on YouTube, but never really streamed. So look, I spent ages. Like, the book's right there, right there. Finally did it. And into the book we go. We take on Pooh. We absolutely do. We wail on Pooh so hard. It's a proper like Street Fighter fight. Goes into real Tekken. Sometimes, oh, it's insane. The Winnie the Pooh fight is insane. I'm only kidding. For those who don't know, you don't fight Winnie the Pooh. You're not allowed to fight any of the heroes. In Kingdom Hearts, you're not allowed to take on the heroes. The heroes are you're supposed to take on the baddies. That's the idea. Alright, we just have to get that one last item into save point, and then we go to our next section of the book. And we follow that. I'm thinking of getting a... So there's two designs I'm thinking now for tattoos. There's one, the particular one I'm definitely gonna get, and it's the Skyrim, the Dragonborn symbol. Main reason, and not to give too much about myself, but it came out on my birthday, so I was like, yes. It was also an extremely Dragonborn. Dovahkiin is a very, he shouts, he screams, and that was my unfortunately not my intentional shtick, but I'm a very loud person. So I was like, oh, it's me to the bone. So it's always one of my favorite games, and I wanted to get that. I also kind of want to get Would You Kindly somewhere tattooed on me. And I do want to get something with Kingdom Hearts. A Keyblade maybe. My friends are my as he constantly says that my friends are my hearts. My friends are my power. My friends are my power is the actual quote. So, would you kindly, my friends are my power. So much things, and then it has to be some Pokemon. Like, I love Dragonite. As if you check my videos, I talk about them. So Dragonite is definitely one of my things I would love to have a tattooed, or specifically love the one that gives the letter to Ash in the Pokemon movie. It's just so adorable and stupid. Little goofy boy. So now we finally unlocked the shortcut, and thus we have been able to master our way to the grind mode. I also went here because I really hated this and I kept whiffing. But I think if you did deep freeze them, they don't turn back on, or if they take slower. We got our first defense up, 10 out of 10, best thing to find there, because we really needed it. We really needed defense up. We got rid of our shields. We chose the sword and to get rid of the shield, so it means we kept magic. And with that, we also means that we were back up to we get scan at level 9. If we do it later on, we get rougher, and roll comes at a rougher point as well. So we got roll later on. You only get roll actually after beating the Traverse Town boss the first time round. So we were just moving on, getting to Sid. Have you guys ever heard of Maleficent? This is exactly what I did. He's a real country bumpkin, I thought.
You see?
Right. Now they talk about the doorbell, not the doorbell, the bell tower. So, and this is where we can do our grinds. And Goofy just absolutely wrecked them there, and so did Donald. I'm just here, you looking, saying hello. We've got our first combo plus, which is fantastic. I'm gonna do a quick check how many combo pluses, or when you unlock combo pluses, because that will be nice to know our rough expectations of where we are on this. Get an idea. $21, which is really level we reached. 66, 93 with the Dream Sword. So these are the standard ones. So, and then Dream Sword at 63, 87, 96. And with the Dream Shield, it's such a weird way. You choose and you get rid of some, and so thus the different things give you different ones. This is where we make our first ship. This is where we make the Highlander. We had the money. We didn't concern. We weren't spending it on anything like any items for Donald or Goofy, because we're not getting any items. The only items we're getting are potions and potions and elixirs and stuff like that. You ever realize how serious Sid looks? When you're not looking at the items to get, you're just looking at him. He's like, alright. My first instance of dealing with Sid is actually in Final Fantasy 15. It was the first time I dealt with a Sid. It was that was the first also proper Final Fantasy game I played and enjoyed. I then got into, I played 13 for a bit, not too much. But then number 10 just sparked it for me. I like 10. It's Final Fantasy 10. Long start, but good game. Took us a while to do it. You have to get that shot done, and then the football game is rough. Doing the football game was I can't remember the name. It was also a real pain. Trying to get that sorted, but all in all, it wasn't too bad. I got through it in the end of it. I played it. I enjoyed it. But we're going to make our shift now. We're making the basis of the donut ship from number 2. I don't have enough space to do it, right? So I was like, oh, what do I do? So I just kind of went, No, I wanted to give us enough health because we don't have the space right now. We will get space. I also goofed. We will get space later on in the run. I was like, did I do this right? I did that one right, but then somehow did these wrong. Yeah. I also love this. Just chill, relaxing, make a gummy ship. This isn't a gummy tutorial. This is just, I wanted to make a ship. And I wanted to make it round. As round as I could for the shape I had. There. So I had a good bit of a center there, so there wasn't much in it to hit. So if it still follows the same tactic as number 2, to target the center. So then I ended up adding, I put my engines. It's annoying you can't stick the engines in this one, but you can in number 2. They did upgrade that. So they made it a little bit better. So I'm just gonna let you enjoy that video there, that part. That was a big boy, that was. There, we got a bit of speed into us. We're not super fast. So we aren't. You still can't stick them in there either. That was another nuisance. We have the extra guns, and then I was like, which should I use for the ship? I was like, oh no, I'd probably get a smaller one with this one, and then I realized, no, they're the same size. So what hole does that go in? Yes, the square hole, basically. And I was like, oh, I can pick it up here. And I went, wait a second. You know what? Screw that. I'm going to stick the other one. And have it looking at you. Yeah. Donald and Goofy are going to be just staring at you. I wish that was the case. I think that might have been one of their end goals eventually, to have that. We haven't seen this monstrosity in action, by the way, yet. So I'm looking forward to the stream on Saturday, just to see how bad the monstrosity is going to look. And I was like, do we have anything else? No. And we're good. I probably should have put a comet on it, I think. I might do that adjustment later. Add a comment down. We can look at these things and make our judgments. Alright. Got my ship ready. And yeah, this dumb fool did that. Yeah. Gwyn, I think. Yeah, look, he fixed the camera. Look at him. Look at him do some stuff there. Look at him. And yes, we were talking to our lovely friend Pinuccio. Wonder if he can read what I'm saying. I can't tell. Right, what was I just? I think I decided to start my grind. I had no posters, and I wanted to grind up to level 23, 24. I think 23, which didn't take too long, if I'm being honest. I'm glad to say, because that would have prolonged everything here. It was just frustrating that you know, is the content I'm bringing you right now instead of the actual live ongoing content of this. So again, I do apologize. It's not like this is not what I wanted to record. I wanted this to be live, intentionally, everything reaction the same. But alas, my content was not that case. So I went to the Gizmo shop to try to see what the grind was there, and I also thought there was postcards I can grab there. I'm curious now, the postcard locations, because I'm sure that's a trophy. And I wonder if that's something will lead to a secret boss. If it leads to a secret boss, then I'd say no. Right, not right now anyway. Not in this run, because that would be annoying. I did almost die there. I was quite scared there. So far, I'm looking at these and some that I could do now when I go into the next stream. So like, there's one where hit the fan on the item shop. I didn't know about that. That's something new. Oh, I think the Gizmo shop only happens after, because I've done that one part of it. After locking, so look at the papers at the wall in the synthesis shop. So I have to come back to the synthesis shop. Oh, 7 and 8 are the same. Also after locking things, I'll climb the top of the shop, follow the path. You don't need to lock to that one. I've done that one. Oh, so you need to clear Monstro to get one. And the last one is the last item is what I really want. Is the defense up again. Oh, so yeah, we're doing that. There's no bosses. There's bosses that we have to fight previous to it, but we're not. We're doing that now. So. Right, and we wanted to get these buttons here because that's how I thought you get the postcode, like postcards, I should say. I was wrong on them, but I still pressed them anyway. May as well. Pressed them all. Get that button. Went to here. What you thought of the postcards? No postcards. Give me a wee wallop. It's like, huh? Thought I got robbed. So I think I might have to come back to this once the keyhole is done. Maybe that's probably where the actual postcards appear. But we continue on, and we went on and did our grind. So we did. And we're like, oh, I wonder if we can come back and forth. So I set up a nice little route for the grind I did. I actually enjoyed it. The wee route I had, it was not as... it was very easy and fun. Not as good as I think doing the route that I'm planning to do. If we survive it so long, then I will grind myself like crazy there. I don't care how high level it will be. We need to survive this. Oh. I'll still do my best to only be 2 levels above everything. But some bosses I'm kind of like, no, I'm too scared. I'm way too scared to do that. No, no, no. Look at he just went to town there. I love Goofy for that. Goofy's just absolutely wrecking them. So he is. Has to go into town. And I got stuck here a little bit with the way they were facing. I do have a little tactic now fighting them. Is if they are about to charge, I run them into Donald or Goofy. Preferably Goofy, because Goofy can use his shield to block them. But so I was like, Grant, so we'd finished here, we go into this alleyway, we take on the 2 here. I use Thunder, of all things, to use against the yellow Nocturnes, but the yellow Nocturnes are immune to Thunder. In fact, I might have powered them up for crying out loud for all I know. Now, I'm not too sure what it actually does, but that's what it might do. And look at him slapping him. I wanted to check him. Let me see. I think I got to 20. I was looking for 22, 23 on this one, and then took a chance because I think it's recommended 22. So it is. I know my first run when I got to Ansem, I was quite happy. What was I looking for there? I think I was debating on the levels, what to do there. Actually, I was just looking at myself there. I looked like that. And I was like, you ain't getting away from me. I can fire you. I just have to switch to the actual magic. These guys, the Bat Knights, the Night Bats, I think they call them the Batmans of the Heartless world. The Flying Soldiers, they actually caused a bit of trouble for the first part of the grind. I wanted to equip Lucky Strike because Lucky Strike gives us more unique items. So we needed that to have to get some synthesized material, especially if we want more synthesized for defense ups. Keep slapping me. I then found a very smart one that would just keep going back and forth into that area. And that was my grind zone for a little bit because I didn't do it first. I went around and did rotations. It took a little bit of time. I was earning 60 at the start, which is a great amount at the start, early game. We do earn a lot more later on, so you do. But that's just the run of it, really. We will get to the point here when I think this is where we do come across our tech error. So just as a heads up. I'm always curious to why that was stunned. Yeah, here's where these were struggling me. I didn't thunder them because they were too far away. And I was getting nearly killed there, if I'm being honest with you. That was a struggle. I didn't even get much extra bonuses for what I was doing. I think I only got an extra AP point and then some extra APs. And then some... maybe HP. Well, HP was definitely going to be handy. Just don't let him away, Sora. You too, Makor. This is where I was trying to figure out their names. Air soldiers, they're called. Which is not Batman. Night. You know, they have bat wings, though. So, like, it's bat-like wings. Why not? Right, chug. Reset. And go. I can't even remember if he took on the actual the boss there. I really can't remember. This is all coming back to me slowly because I played so much Kingdom Hearts. This can't like I meld them all together, you know. This is a news flash. And I just yeah, I was like grand. I started learning a technique for killing these eventually. Kill that guy and then you can just slap them. Sometimes go Donald, if you're very lucky, Donald will do a blizzard on them. And then you just lightning the two of them. That's the so you're lightning these a few times. I didn't do that in this run because this is where I'm still rotating. I'm doing my rotations. So this is like I don't have full best grind routes. Look, he hit me hard, like. So, only place I know that's really well to grind, and that's anybody who has, like, if you looked it up, is in Agrabah. And once you have gravity, which I can do once I get the Phil's Cup unlocked. And once I get the Phil Cup unlocked, I can keep trying until I die, which is just an easy way to grind because they don't count. There's no continue menu. Once I say a continue menu, I have to restart. I think there is one moment in Kingdom Hearts 2, which I think the rules are going to change for. Maybe I'll set up the rules for if I die, I'll go back to the start in Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 is such a... They both have such... Kingdom Hearts 1 has a better... 3 has a better, like, you know, restart worlds. They're much nicer. But... I was like, you... Donald. Just Donald. Donald the war criminal. Saving the day. I just got slapped out. They will teleport back. That's one thing I was like, no, I'll let you teleport back. There you go. Come back to me and I'll just keep whacking you. Now come back, come on. Come on, I dare you. I tried to shotgun him. Now I slap him. He hurt Donald a fair bit. Oh, he did. You don't really look... I don't really look at the health bars of Donald the Goofy so much. I kind of just hope. It's kind of gist for it. And it's like in the earlier games, this game, it was rough that you had to always give up one of your Donald the Goofy if you wanted to use one of the heroes of the world. While the same in number 2, but number 3, they're just a part of the world. They are the world. You still keep Donald and Goofy, which made so much more sense. It was more fun. It was, you could enjoy the world with them, and then you had the unique attacks you get from the people of the world. Some of them were much better than the others. My favorite world is Toy Story World, mostly because it's just fun. You get into a mech suit and just go to town. Mech Tack. The Final Fantasy game that we never would have gotten. Final Fantasy 13, that should have been 13. But it was still a fun game. I'm starting to realise that this was a very poorly optimised route. It was good for extra points, but it was poorly optimised. And I bet you in the comments now there's going to be people who are like, well, you should have done this. Went around and did triple backflips and then into this by now. This is why when I'm happy with the live streams, if we do have people come in, I can actually answer and go through with them. This is one thing I've got eventually these stuff. I'm planning to do some other, like right now these are the things I'm doing. They're small, but they're keeping me going. They're giving me stuff to do. I'm enjoying my records. I have my sessions. I like some days I don't have anything to do, so I'm trying to fill them out with something to do, sort of content. But I'm also not trying to put too much pressure on myself. Like I'm doing the things I enjoy, so I'm setting up these videos to enjoy and record. So like this is just a bit, unfortunately, this is part right now having to do the voiceover and just to have something, you know, to talk about and what's going on. I'm probably complaining too much, so sorry. It's just frustrating that I like after all this I end up having to do a voiceover, which is not the content I wanted to do. So this is hopefully just a once-off, and that'll be it. Won't have anything crazy about it. Look at that, Donald just out of nowhere just did the magics. It's a good thing though. Like I'm on the world now. We're on the world where we're at the point. These, like, I remember when I was first playing Kingdom Hearts, I did not like them, did not know how to fight them. I thought you had to jump and bonk them on their head. So I had one more run to get to level 22, which means I get an AP up, I think. I think so, it was max AP. Lightning, get not lightninged. Oh, bless you. Bless you, good lad. Good lad there, you know. See, you don't even hear the sneeze. See, fantastic, you know. Brilliant. You just hear the lovely music, but you don't hear anything else. Oh. We're almost at the end of the cycle I had created for myself for this. Those tackle you. It's just such an interesting thing. It's not something I've always been sure of. The tackling. They do, like, I think it's the Volt charge like you get in Volt Surge, I think, in what you get in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Also, I remember actually finishing Kingdom Hearts 2 and then them setting their keyblades down, and it looked like they were becoming like they were bad guys. That's what I thought. Like, I knew they weren't actually, but like looking at them, they do seem like they were bad guys. Donald getting an MP up is actually clutch because he has more chances to heal you. Or to cause said war crimes. And, Donald and war crimes go together now. There was also stuff in this room which really confused me, and I was like, I saw that you can touch that postcard, and I was like, But then I came to the conclusion that these were the worlds we visited. So there was no, I think that's where your worlds go up. So I can test that theory fully once I go back into it. Pastime flies. There could be a theory about it, but there's probably answers already done and dusted up on whatever subreddit people do play these games on. It's a pretty stone. Back into the hallway to clear out the hallway. These yellow ones, I don't know the full way, because you can tech them by, I think, when they're just about to attack you with their thunder tackle, but I don't know, like, because with like the blue ones you can use fire, with the fire ones you can use blizzard, and you get the extra. This one you get the same amount if you just kill them, I suppose, but it's nice to get extra, you know. And into the gizmo shop. Now there's a lot in the gizmo shop. I do like this area, and it's very compact. So, oh, we got max HP up. Okay, that was handy. It'd be real nice to have more HP all the way through this, but I don't think there's HP ups in this type of game. Straight on to the healers we go. And he goes out again and he hits the healer one more time and he dodges. Oh, he jumps in the air, slaps the big boy in the back and he hits him in the belly. And then he gets slapped in one more time. Donald gets hit and he keeps up. We're trying to get behind him as he wanders around it. We keep our little pals in front of him as Goofy puts him down. Now we've got these air soldiers, so we just spam them with thunder. And then suddenly they all get one hit. See, thunder is a very dangerous feature for creatures up in the air. Now we have some of the standard yellow nocturnes, and then we have some green nocturnes. We gotta kill them because they heal the enemies. We don't want that to happen. No, we do not want that to happen. And we're back onto the big boy with some air soldiers. So we focus down air soldiers because the big boy can take its own self-time. Right now we have a bit of sword in the corner. You know what they say about putting sword in the corner? Well, that's what happens when you put sword in the corner. You get slapped around with his keyblade. Oh, and here comes the jump. Oh, he gets blocked. He gets blocked by Goofy. Oh, Goofy, I don't know. I just blocked him. And we unfortunately get one strike by that single slam. But that was not forgiven. We absolutely destroyed them. So, see, these commentations, you know, you just come across with them. If I did that to every single one, that would get annoying. So I just thought I'd jump it in right now. Boy, oy vey, this is fine stuff. Fine stuff. I honestly don't know what I said to the camera there, but I clearly did something there. If only this was recorded and, you know, things were done correctly, like a professional. If only. The blue ones really do kind of bounce around a lot. They do. He teleported back in, like he must have went off the area he was in. Oh, I went to the alleyway and clear out the alleyway, but I think my idea here was to clear out the whole of the area. Don't know what I was looking at there. I heard that and I looked at Goofy's health there. Goofy will always have more higher levels than you, but he will have lower magic. While Donald will have higher magic than you and lower levels. So it's like trying to get balance that you are the balance in between them both. So, but when I first went through this, I got rid of the magic rod and I realized that's not the smartest idea. Especially in Kingdom Hearts 2, where magic is insane. You can use it a lot. Like, my personal method for magic is use it all the way up to the very little bit and then heal. And then you get the recharge. It will still recharge if you use it all, but it's just a way of maximizing your magic output. Because there is some good magic, like in Birth by Sleep, Magnet is great. It's so good. Just use it, and then, like, especially because the way that works in that game is you play as Terra first, then into Ventus, and then from Ventus into Aqua, and then you have Aqua's secret story, and then the final ending, the secret ending. So like Aqua has a extra thing where you take on a boss that you don't see really. I have first realized we're also going to be playing a game I haven't played, Dream Drop. Played very little of Dream Drop, and that's going to be fun. That's going to be sort of a first blind playthrough in this game, so I'm looking forward to that. People like Dream Drop, so it's going back to. So I figured my run here would end at the Magician's Study, and that's what I was starting to think. And then I went, there must be a faster way to maximize this run. This is the only time we get to see the Excalibur there, by the way. And the reason why we named Excalibur, we got the name of Excalibur because we beat Riku. We only get to get them when we beat Riku. Oh, see, this is it. I just absolutely wrecked them with one attack. And then Goofy just absolutely wrecked. It's not Goofy, sorry. Donald wrecked them. There was a bit of tech there. Where did I get tech from? Why did I get tech there? And then thunder, then thunder, and then thunder. Try it again. Thunder. Now they're all one hit. And then Donald and his war crimes. Oh. Donald. 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 Just absolute beast of a duck. So, I went back in here because I don't know actually why I went back in there. Oh, yes, to heal. That is why. And then, this is it. I saw my tactic. So this is what I started doing for grinding. Because you were getting about 25, 20. I think, and then we do one thunder. We gain a bit more. We can. Did I get the thunder off that time? I think they hit me. But I had gone past the point to actually spend the magic onto it, so don't think the thunder went off from me. I think it might have went off for Donald. So this is my new grind. Go in, thunder, thunder. Thunder, slap your thing around, and then go and get the heat. Then kill the first air soldier. Take on the red nocturnes, and then all to the other air soldiers and just thunder them. You should by then have your power back up, and you're golden. So look, dead. Now on to thing. Focus on him, and he's dead. And then you'll focus on the rest. You might get lucky because Donald might occasionally use a blizzard, and look at Goofy just going slapping them. And then you grab as much blue mana up there as you can, because you get a fair bit from the nocturnes, and then you just unleash thunder hell on them, and then you can nearly one hit most of them, two hit some. You might have also Donald going, yeah, on my turn. It's fast. It's not wasting any time. And I think it's due to the fact that you still have the top part done, so you're not actually wiping out the floor. Or maybe just because the boss is not dead. I'm not too 100% sure on that. But it is something on the lines of it. So it is. We try our best to roll. Boom. See? Quick. Hit him once. We also are getting a bit stronger. We don't have the greatest. We can get attack up. I think defense up. I'm going to check what the boosts are while we're looking up. Because it'd be nice to get strength up. I think you can get. Magic up even would be great. Get in. Okay. So you can get power boosts. In beginner mode you can. So there's there's a few ways to get them in Kingdom Hearts 1. There's not much, so we're not going to be depending too much on them. I wonder if you can synthesize. I'm going to check synthesize items in Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 1. There we go. Synthesize guide. We're just going to quick slap. So far it's just there's an AP up. Okay, that's one. So I can get AP up if I need to. There is power-ups I can get, but that's a later one. After synthesizing 21 items, which is probably the thing I want to do the most. Checking if there's items that are... Okay, spirit gems, power gem, dark matter. Dark matter might be the rare one to get. Or you can synthesize the ultimate weapon as well, but you need to get items for that. Oh, that's the last one, so that's going to be rough. Power-ups we can probably synthesize and just absolutely slap bosses around. Since we do focus on our physical, we've got a lot of strength on our physical. We don't have block yet in this. I think you get block later on. Can't remember when you get block actually. I was very close to a level up, so I think I did one more, or I think I was about to do one more, but I went back up to. No, smartly here would have been going straight, go back to the actual top area and clear it out, but I was afraid. Maybe it wasn't. I was about to go take on the boss, like. Or do I? I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Alright, clear these out. That, like, the knights just get, the soldiers just get wrecked. And that's like an easy, like I was doing the maths, that was like an easy, there was 5 of them or something like that. And you get 3p for them, so it's like 15. And then you get 5p for that, so it's instant 20. Look at that, just instant, like, blip, like fired. And then we thunder. Depending on how much, what Donald does, also was an AP up, so. It really does depend on what Donald does, on how how much points you get really here. Is how much does he end up doing the blizzard? So we're done. Level 23. We've got a decent amount of experience now. And we move back. We roll back to the accessory shop because it is probably the best place to go to get your heals. I really wanted to save there. The amount of times I've wanted to save in this game right now is annoying. Like, I could still save. Not going to matter, though. I went in and bought some potions, if I remember. Because we needed potions. We needed stuff like that. And I think we were on the high potions at the time. So I bought a few high potions. I was like, how do you do multiple ones? So I have 11 there in stock. And I was like, they're not getting upgraded. If I'm not getting upgraded, they're not upgraded. So we're all not getting equipment. We're completely not changing any equipment. So Kingdom Key, Donald's and Sword Shield, Donald's Rod and Sword and Goofy's shield all the way through. We just take her out. And I ended up changing mine around because I think I threw one out. Discarded the potion. Yeah, I did. I did throw one out. Oh, what a mistake. Classic not paying attention. Just clicking, mashing and going. Mashing and going. Just typical. I know this was like, will I do it? Well, I won't do it. I was kind of him and hawing it. But I was like, no, let's do it. Let's go. So we take on the boss. We've taken on the chameleon. And now we're going to take on Traverse Town boss 2.0. And we actually got slapped there. And that was really annoying. And I was like, that's frustrating. Come on, get like climb. Climb. Yeah. It wasn't climbing, it wasn't clapping on. That was quite annoying. And then we just cleared out a good bit of these. We did lose a bit of health actually against these. I'm not sure if the green one heals you as well. I don't know. I feel like it might. Not intentionally, just as a part of its abilities. What did I get 2p for? Maybe it's 3. Or I must have misunderstood the assignment there. Alright, we use a potion in the back. I thought we use a cottage. I do use the cottage actually. So I wasted a potion and I still use the cottage. I used the cottage to get the Donald and Sora's, Donald and Goofy's MP back because I was thinking we were going to need that for this fight. And I was quite happy. Thought I could skip. Slap, slap, slap. Nothing there, which is quite disappointing. And then ring the bell once. Thing spins once. Ring the bell twice. Thing spins for the second time. Thing spins for the second time. Ring the bell for the third time. And boy, do you have a cutscene. And here we go. What? This guy? Again? Look how much damage we're doing to it. Look, just slapping it. It's simple. Not standing a chance. Just absolutely getting slapped. Oh. Wait. Nani? It turns into like, I feel like a transformer noise needs to happen. You know it means business when, you know, the face shield comes off and he's all floaty now. So now, he hits like a truck. I think we lose 5 health for each time. And we don't hit as hard. See? He's got a lot more defense on this one. So I focused down the hands at first and I was like, alright, I'm going to get rid of the hands. Because they cause a bit of a nuisance when they do that spin. Alright. I was able to heal myself a little bit. I need to know when you unlock the Leaf Bracer. Because that's definitely something I'm going to need. It's definitely going to be later on, but I'm just curious. Leaf Bracer. Cage 1. So it was introduced in Final Mix, which is I think the one I'm currently using. Learning Leaf Bracer. '69. I won't learn that till level 69. You learn it so much earlier at Dream Shield. And Donald learns at Donald learns at level 34, so there's something. You learn it so much more earlier in Kingdom Hearts 2. That's mad. So we cleared out the arms. And then I just started wailing on the body. Because this is the thing I really wanted to avoid. The cannon. The body cannon. Because that can hurt. Like, that's a lot. That was a lot. but for some strange reason, it got stuck behind here. So I let Goofy just shield walk towards it. And I was like, why? It's not taking much health. It's taking some, but it's not taking much health. But I was like, still not working. So I kept wailing. I'm not denying I didn't see the actual real issue, which was to take out the other hand. Take out the foot. And if you take out the foot, stay underneath it. Yeah, there you go. And it went into a corner, which was quite actually really handy. And just kind of, I was able to wail on the leg a little bit more, but not intentionally. I was again aiming for the thing, and then I was even at this time I was thinking, but look how much health's different going down now. So I was doing so much more, and boom, we beat Traverse Town level 2.0. That was the main objective here. And then shortly after this is where we had a tech issue. So I'm gonna do everything up to the point where we get the warp point, and then I think we were fine after that point, and then we stopped. We ended up having tech issues, and because I was going for a little bit more of a grind, and I'll continue that grind on our next episode. So that's the way I plan to do it. So we ended up going and talking to Sid because we got a Navi piece from him, and he will attach the Navi piece. I thought I had to go speak to... I was actually thinking I was going to the 3rd district as well. But no, we speak to Sid. Yeah, we do speak to Sid. And then... you go... I love this bit. I know, normally when you give it to him, so you just, let's chat. And you have the both Navi piece. So, we don't get the later one. But even at that now, that's it. We had we went to the 3rd district. We saw our level and we were about to grind, and this is when we realized there was tech issues. So I really appreciate everybody for joining and watching the video. I will be back again with the actual live stream shortly. Bye bye.